Hi, I'm Carolyn Marshall Wright. This is my painting, A River Runs Through It. It's acrylic on paper, 26 inches wide and 40 inches high. When I start out to paint an abstract painting, I like to have something that inspires me, something that helps me push off into the process, kind of like a swimmer has to push off from the edge in order to dive deep into the pool. So in this case, I had a photograph of some WNBA players, these three statuesque basketball players in a scrimmage, and I was hopeful that I would be able to incorporate some figurative elements into the abstract piece. The painting began horizontally, and the problem was that as I worked, the more I worked, the harder I worked, the more representational it became, the tighter it became, and I really didn't like the way that it was going. So I finally had to put it aside. I sort of put it in timeout, if you will, for about a week and just let it sit before I came back to it and really started to re-examine it and think about what was there that I really liked, that I wanted to keep. And I had to, at that point, give up this idea that it would be a figurative type of piece or that it would have figurative elements in it. And that's when it turned and became vertical. I also needed to change up my color palette at that point in time too. I had been really focusing on earth tones and I needed to add something that made it less murky, which is why I began putting in these lovely pure cadmiums, cadmium light, cadmium red light, and cadmium orange, and then these lovely blues, the ultramarine, and that is when the blue started really taking over. And so this painting became about this monumental blue shape that sort of twists and cascades down the paper, and that as it goes in this really organic way, it hides some things, it reveals other things. It's this very mysterious kind of thing. And it is so much fun to sit and look at it. I find it endlessly interesting. And I'm very pleased with the way that it ended up. And I hope you enjoy looking at it as well.